What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man will only take so much disrespect, and it's only a matter of time before he finally decides today's the day. Gentlemen, here we have a man in China who decided to play straight up Death Race 2000. Oh, wherever there's a woman who becomes the bane of a man's life, guess what? The mask becomes an option for said man. Now, this article was published on the 28th of June. Shandong man runs over wife with SUV before being arrested. Like I said, gentlemen, straight up Death Race 2000 / Carmageddon. Now, let me just go ahead and say this right here. Whoa! A video circulating online shows a woman being repeatedly run over by an SUV in an appalling hit-and-run incident in Shandong province, China. Now, we know China is very infamous for the hit-and-run / road bump / speed bumping of people. Why? Because of insurance. Yeah, if someone in China runs you over and you're not dead, guess what? They might go ahead and finish the job. The police have confirmed the event occurred on June 26th, and the driver responsible has been arrested. Community workers in the Dongqing district have confirmed the woman's deletion. Yeah, this guy made sure to finish the job. And yes, gentlemen, the video is available if you look in the proper places. The Dongyin Economic and Technological Development Zone branch of the Dongying Municipal Public Safety Bureau issued a statement around 11 p.m. on June 27th, confirming that a criminal case occurred at around 10:20 a.m. on June 26th on Yi Zin Road. The police said the suspect, a 37-year-old man named Wang Mozin, was immediately apprehended. Wang, you really were a dick in this situation. Oh, I'm going straight to hell, and it's going to be a fun ride. Police said the suspect was discovered to have driven his car over his wife, Zhang Mo, 38 years old, in a fit of rage due to a family dispute, causing her deletion. The suspect has been detained, and the case is currently under investigation. So, what was the family dispute about? That, gentlemen, is very interesting. In the video, the woman could be seen lying on the road with a nearby electric bike on its side. The shocking incident occurred when a black SUV reversed and ran over the woman. The male driver got out of the SUV, filmed the woman, then got back into the car and ran over her again. Wow! This dude literally Wilhided her. Remember what Freddie Wilhite asked his wife, "Are you alive or are you dead?" I think she's dead. In this case, this dude was, "Are you alive or are you dead?" "Oh, I don't think you're dead." Guess what? Skrrr! Blum, blum. Straight up speed bumped her. The woman was motionless on the ground for a while, and the driver pushed her with his hand. However, she was still alive and conscious. The driver got back into his car and ran over her again. Gentlemen, like I said, the video, which I did some digging, is still online. Once something hits the internet, it is there forever. The woman tried to take cover under a parked car, but the driver dragged her back into the road and ran over her once again. This guy made sure to go all the way through with this. Yes, this guy was definitely merciless in how he was going to make sure that she was deleted. He was going to make sure that he took her offline at any and all costs. The incident happened near a cinema in Dongqing District, Dongying City, Shandong Province. Official reports confirmed that the woman and the man in the video were husband and wife in a second marriage. The woman had a history of domestic violence towards her husband. Well, that, gentleman, is right there the biggest piece of the puzzle. The fact of the matter is, this woman had a history of abusing her husband. Now, that is something that the lamestream media would never cover. Why? Because especially over here in the West, a man is never allowed to be a victim of a woman's abuse, no matter how severe that abuse is. To the point that you have men who have been themselves offline because they refused to defend themselves against violent women. Remember, a man is never supposed to put his hands on a woman, no matter what the situation. That simple thought process has got many men terminated because they would not fight back. The incident is believed to have happened due to a family dispute which led the man to run over and offline his wife. The local police station confirmed the incident. The driver has been arrested and the case is under investigation by the Criminal Investigation Team. A hospital worker in Dongying City confirmed on the evening of the 27th of June that the woman had no vital signs when they arrived at the scene. Wow. Just wow. It is suggested that the woman's history of domestic violence may have justified the man's actions. Remember, whenever a woman does something to what she says an abusive man has done to her, guess what? The world cheers for her. They say that the man got what he deserved. We all know that. When the sexes are reversed and a man is perceived by a woman's words to have been abusive towards her and she decides to do something to him, yeah, you go, girl. That's right. That's right. You stood up for yourself. However, However, many Chinese netizens actually condemn the driver's appalling behavior, with some calling for the harshest penalty possible for the perpetrator. Now, how is it that this woman has a history of domestic violence toward her husband and she's not been jailed for it? But hey, guess what? You can easily say, using the fact that this woman had a history that is documented, that yeah, this man finally got fed up with her abuse. Yep. More and more men are going to end up taking this particular run when it comes to abusive women. Anyway, let's get to that scorecard, shall we? For location, went down on a public road. Gotta give it a 5. Method of execution, the SUV of suffering. I gotta give this a 15. Psychological impact. I have to give this a high score because I myself watched the video. And you know, if I watched it and was able to find it, far many more people have actually watched this particular video. So I'm going to give this a score of 80. You know what? Scratch that. I'm going to go ahead and give this a score of 100 because, like I said, it's on the internet. Therefore, it's going to be there forever. And for the brutality factor, when you watch the video, the way that this guy continuously ran her over, like I said, he was going to follow through with this and make sure that she was terminated. He wanted to make sure that she was permanently taken offline. So I have to go with a brutality score of 30. So Wang, the merciless Mo Zin, gets a score of 150. Gentlemen, let me reiterate. More and more men around the world are finally getting fed up with the women in their lives. It is thoroughly documented that this woman had a history of putting hands on this man. So, if we're going to say that women who are documented victims of abuse, who do something to the man that they say abused them, then we have to give this man, by right, the same damn grace. But, like I said, we live in a world which thoroughly discourages men from coming forward with abuse allegations against the women in their lives. Why? Because the same men who you would try to say, yes, my woman is abusing me, would laugh in your face, would be the same men who would put the cape on and try to white knight for the very same woman when you decide to go upside her head and finally mollywop that hoe. Oh, you can't do that. No. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Read the article. Actually, find the video. Trust me, gentlemen, it is extremely brutal and graphic. Yeah, you got to have a strong stomach to watch this. But, like I said, more and more men around the world have had enough of the abusive women in their lives. More men are going to walk away. However, like I said, when certain women become the bane of the man in their life, guess what? Some men are going to say, you know what? Hey, today's the day. I'm going to put myself into the cage, but I'm going to make sure your ass goes into a pine box. And women around the world, when a man finally reaches that point, understand this clearly. The power you thought you had over that man through his restraint is going out. Feminism and the idea that men are going to accept all sorts of abuse just to keep you in their lives, that is going out right along with it. Yeah, ladies, guess what? More and more men are finally saying, fuck it. And when that happens, when he's no longer afraid of the consequences of his actions, guess what? He will act. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
Woke up, murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black